Well, good morning, you no good fucking heathens and you fucking hypocrites. I am just fucking, I've been confused for many fucking years when I would see these folks in these black churches, what they were back then, because, blacks and whites didn't go to the same church back in those days. How the fuck can a black person claim to be a goddamn Christian? How? Mostly these fucking black Christian leaders like T.J. Jakes or whatever the fuck his name is in Dallas, Fort Worth, they're all a bunch of goddamn cons. T.J. would have been a fucking Uncle Tom back in the day. He would have been the kind that the slave master would have got to try to convince the other slaves to be good. But these fucking Christians, they're the ones held you black motherfuckers in slavery. They thought it was okay to own you fucking human beings. They thought it was okay to rape your young daughters and rape your wives and hang your sons. And here, all these motherfucking years later, the same motherfuckers that treated you black folks and your ancestors and relatives worse than they would treat their fucking horses, you still carry on their tradition, huh? How the fucking black people be so motherfucking ignorant? Seen this one black family on the 700 Club. Her daughter was in the hospital dying, and all of them was gathered around. They sound like they all needed to be, especially the mother. She sounded like she needed to be in a fucking mental institution. You had to have a password to get in the room because it was just all about prayer. Well, why didn't you take...
Pause. Let me make this very clear. Let me say this. This is not a fucking game. You understand? So you want to come in here and you want to make jokes? I'm not fucking playing. I don't give a fuck about none of you idiots. I want you to know that. So you want to make jokes, you want to post shit. Matter of fact, let me block you first. Let me show you how serious I am. Blocked. I'm not playing. Don't come on my fucking page and ever make jokes, bro. Woman, whatever the fuck you are. And I mean this. Get the fuck out of here. You see, you can all make jokes, Rick and Morty. Oh, this is a caveman. This is a... Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with some of you? Seriously. Don't come on my fucking page playing any fucking jokes. Blocking you niggas. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas is soft. And I mean that. You're weak-minded and you're fucking soft. This man is sitting here telling you, how the fuck could you be so crazy to practice a religion that God told him to fucking do some of the most inhumane shit to you? And every day you see piles of our fucking people going door to door and talking this Jesus and God shit in the fucking sky. Get the fuck off my page. Don't even worry. I'm gonna start, like I said, I'm blocking. This a major block party that's happening. Get the fuck out of here. Women, children were set on fire. Girls, little infant girls at the age of 3, 6 weeks old were being raped, abused. What the fuck is wrong with some of you niggas? What the fuck is what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You gotta ask yourself a question. What the fuck is really wrong with most of our people? Just like he said. And the fuck he said, even if the older woman, some of y'all, you actually prove Christians right. You actually prove James Merriam Sims right. You know what James Merriam Sims said? He said there is something wrong with the development of black people fucking brains. So you know what he was doing to infants? Sticking scalpels and shit in their fucking brains to realign it. And some of you motherfuckers miss. I really wish James Merriam Sims was living right now to get some of you motherfuckers out of here. Really. And I mean it. This ain't no fucking joke. Look at our fucking species. You people are fucking sick, man. I mean that shit. Fuck out of here. You are ignorant. We are fucking ignorant as a whole. How fucking ignorant could you be to hold a whole group of species that enslaved you 3 fucking times? The Asian race, the Arab race, and the white race. We go to the Chinese store, we get their fucking food. We go down fucking Chinatown, we eat at the fucking restaurants. You pay taxes, and I don't even know why the fuck you paying taxes. You're earning a living on a planet that you built and provides everything for you. And you think this shit's a fucking joke. Sickening. Disgraceful. So I'm gonna flip this shit around, I'm gonna start the video over, and I'm going through I'm having a whole block party as I'm fucking going through this video. People are sickening.
Hypocrites. I am just fucking, because it was just all about prayer. Well, why didn't you take that fucking bitch off of the fucking IVs and medications that the doctors was giving her, and then see if your fucking prayers would have worked? So goddamn, how fucking stupid can some goddamn people be? God save me. And while everybody was praying for me while I had IVs out the ass, they was pumping me full of fucking medications that was supposed to solve my medical problem if it could be solved. But it wasn't the medicine and the doctors that saved me. Fuck no, it was them motherfuckers praying to this invisible goddamn sky daddy. And this mother, this black woman that was on the 700 Club, she looked old enough to where maybe she was a fucking slave. You know, and she's still carrying on with what the fucking slave master fucking put in their heads. I just don't get how the fuck people can be so goddamn ignorant. I don't know why. Look, I'm a motherfucking hick from Louisiana. And I'm white. Motherfuckers wasn't forcing my family into picking cotton and brutalizing them, mistreating them, treating them worse than a fucking animal. But look at them. These black fucking folks will go pile their black asses up in these goddamn churches, carrying on exactly what held them in goddamn bondage. All the fucking slave owners was fucking Christians. The Ku Klux Klan is a Christian organization. So how in the fuck does black people feel like this same God that thought it was okay to mistreat them and own them and rape them and murder them, how do they figure it's okay to worship this ruthless motherfucker?
Pause. How? That's a fact. They said God told them to rape, abuse, enslave you, lynch you, do everything to you. It's in the Bible. They said God said this shit. How could you ever worship and give praise to somebody that gave another group of people the okay to do that shit to you? How could you ever do some shit like that? Man, hold on.
I don't get it. It's fucking mind-boggling. Which, like I said, most motherfuckers in this country aren't Christians. They claim to be. But why would a black person claim to be a Christian? Are they just that fucking stupid? Were the Christians right? Because the Christians always led us to believe that there was something wrong with black folks' brain. There was something going on with their brains. Were they really right? That you ignorant, stupid motherfuckers would be praising the same God of the slave owners. Go figure.
Let me pause it right there. Let me show y'all again. It's right here. Black Christians, are you really that stupid? This is it right here. That's the channel is on right there. Let me finish playing it.
I don't get it. I'm fucking confused. Why would you even act like you're a fucking Christian? Why? I mean, even though, like I said, there's no Christians in this motherfucking country. If there was, they'd all be in goddamn prison now.
Facts.
Because I imagine if you're a true goddamn Christian, you want to abide by every goddamn word of the Bible, right? Well, I guess we could just go to some of these black churches and herd some of these black people out there and put them on our fucking plantations. They're that fucking stupid. If they're stupid enough to think that some invisible white man in the sky gives a fuck about them, why not put them on a goddamn plantation picking cotton and collard greens, mustard greens, giving them a 100-pound bag of flour a month and a bag of rice and beans to live on? Why wouldn't we? Maybe old Phil Robertson of the Duck Dynasty, maybe some of it was right. I mean, since they're still living exactly what was beaten into their motherfucking heads. God, 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 God. But it's just, some black goddamn Christian, tell me why you're a motherfucking Christian. Tell me why you think it's okay to carry on exactly what your fucking ancestors' tormentors taught them. Now God bless all you heathens, and God damn all you fucking hypocrites.
Happy Thanksgiving to you all. I blocked it. I had a hell of a block party in here, and I shared the link. Let me share it one more time. This is where the video was at. It's on that station right there. Black Christians, are you really that stupid? It don't even have nothing to do with it's about Christians. It's about us, period. Serving someone outside of ourselves and taking care of each other. All this shit's a lie. Every bit of it is a lie. Every bit of it is a lie. Even the languages that we are speaking across this planet. I value my people, woman, child, and man, heaven and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all time with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. One thing about us, if you can't shame them, you can't change them. If you can't shame them, you can't change them. It's not one woman out here that would allow a man to beat, rape her child. If they had a kid together, would not allow a man to beat her, rape her child, abuse her, abuse the child, and then say, you know what, I love him and I'm going to do everything there is that I can do to support this man. It's not one woman that's walking on, not one black woman, not one so-called black woman. You can find that in white races, Jerry Sandusky and them. But as far as the black race, you're not going to find out one black woman that's going to allow a man to beat the shit out of her, rape her, then have a child by her, rape her fucking child, abuse the child, and she's going to still be a supportive, loving, obedient woman to him. That is not going to happen. So how is it that we have more morals than a nigga that's up in the sky? Stop it, man. Protect yourself at all time with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and